I came to Stephanie House today through special transportation. Special transportation is a shared service. I want to make that clear. It's a shared service where when you sign up for it, you have it for the rest of your life. You don't have to reapply every year. It's a special service. In Miami, they charge 350 one way. So no matter where you go in Dade County, it's 350. If you go to another county, you can send your file from Dade County to any other state, any other county, and use the transit system there.
But you call them like an Uber, or you need to do an appointment?
Well, when you use STS, basically there's a number that you call, and well, once you get accepted, they set you up with an ID number. With that ID number, every time you need to schedule a trip, you need to schedule 24 hours ahead of time. They're open 7 days a week. Their hours is from 6 to 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. So if you need to schedule a trip, those are the hours you need to call. Um, and you have to do it 24 hours ahead of time. But again, my advice I tell anyone, when you schedule a trip with STS, the further you go from your home, the longer it's going to take you to get there. So you have to be well prepared. So understand, taking STS is a great service because guess what? It allows you to be independent. You don't have to rely on anyone to help you to get around because STS takes you wherever you want to go. And then on top of it, if you need to go to another county, if you need to go to another state, every state has a transit system. Mind you, the price might be different, but the service is there to make things a little bit more accessible and better for you to get around.
When you do the call, what information do you need to have before?
Well, when you call the transit system, the only thing they ask for is your ID number. Some people put a password on their account just for safety reasons, but you don't need to have a password. So they just want to know your ID number. Once you give them your ID number, they pull up your information in the computer. You schedule a trip, what time you want to be picked up. If you have an appointment, you could tell them your appointment time. Once you give them an appointment time, now they're going to tell you what's the best time to pick you up. You don't have to accept that. You can say, well, I want to be picked up earlier or later. But understand when you tell them an appointment time, their goal is to get you there by your appointed time.
But
You know,
you need, I mean, do you need the address to the place you're going to?
like I said, when you call there, they ask you for your ID and then they ask you where you want to go. So your starting point might be your home address. They have your home address in a computer. Thereafter, you give them the address you're going to. They're going to ask you for recognition. They're going to ask you, is it a house, a building, whatever, because this also helps the driver to make sure you get to the right place. So once you specify to the agent that, oh, it's a school, it's a house, or whatever, then they know what they're looking for once they get to that address. And then after that, they'll ask you, okay, so what is your return time? So if I say I want to be picked up at 6 o'clock, now my return time could be whatever other time I want. It might be 12 o'clock midday. But the other thing I want you to remember is there's a 30-minute window. So if your pickup time is at 6:30, they could pick you up between 5:30 and 6:30. You have a window time of when they're supposed to pick you up. A good thing that you can sign up for, and it's free, when you can always call the county office here in Dade County, um, 78 305 469 5000. It's a county office. And basically, you can let them know that you want to be set up on notification. Notification, that means as the driver gets close to you, there's a notification that goes out and say the driver's on the way. But also the night before, that notification comes to you and say, listen, just a reminder, you have a trip tomorrow set up for this time going from this point to this point.
Let me ask you, STS works only for appointment, or you can go whatever you want? Like
No,
the
you
beach, the store, a house, hospital.
No, you can, again, this service is set up to take you any place you want to go. The good thing about STS is it allows you to be independent. You could go any place you want. This is not just When you say appointment time, let's say you have to go to the doctor's office and you have to be there 8 o'clock. You may want to tell them you have an appointment. Or if you want to be smarter and get to your appointment early, it's fine. But let's say you want to go to the beach, or let's say you want to go to a concert. You call them and say, listen, I need to make a trip for, you give them your ID number and you tell them I want to be picked up from home. I want to go to so and so. Let's say the Dolphin Stadium. You give them the address to the Dolphin Stadium, and that's fine. Wherever you want to go in Dade County. Let's say, for example, that you have to go to Broward County. They would take you as far as they can to, let's say, there's two stops, 2 or 3 stops here in Dade County. They'll take you to the furthest point, and then you will connect to the transit system for Broward County. So for me, I've been to Broward 2 or 3 times this year. So I actually went to the Aventura Mall, where the metro buses meet. So I go to the Aventura Mall, and basically the transit for Broward would pick me up from there. And now I could go any place in Broward County I want to go on that transit system. Understand it is a lengthy ride because I stay all the way in the south. Aventura Mall is all the way in the north. So I have a long trip ahead of me. So I just got to plan out things. So anytime you travel on STS, the further away you go from your home, you need to plan things out.